and had a dream of being on what was Esther's. What was it? Ghost ship, wasn't it, or Esther's ship? Was it?
Oh ship, Esther's
I think
ship, same thing.
Esther's ghost ship on the seas, and we all woke up well rested, and we decided then to round up all the kids. We got all the kids, and we started walking towards Astoria. On our way through the forest, we marched them through the night. As we went into nighttime, I decided, or Prometheus decided, to put on a Lateria's a necklace. I did a prayer. I did Prometheus had a shitload of bad luck or rolls, and then continued to count his coins all night, repetitively until someone fucked with him, took some coins away. He nearly busted some heads, but anyway, he got the coin back, and he finally came around after delaying the party for 2 hours in the morning. And got one level of exhaustion because he was wrecked after counting his intense counting all night. And we continue walking towards. I think we were just outside Astoria before we ended.
Yep. Yep. You were.
And we love that.
Good
And you leveled
recap.
up. Yeah.
Very good recap.
Very
Most
nice.
importantly.
Very, very nice.
It's like you wrote notes. I'm so proud of you.
I'm the one that should be proud, if anything.
Oh, yes. I'm also proud.
Alright, yeah.
Just
Are we
finish it.
ready?
Is everyone lubricated with drink?
Lubricated
Yeah.
and drink.
Yeah.
I'm going to show Terracles my testicles. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Kind of has so. Okay. Let's go on. Why do we want to go to Terracles for?
Don't worry about it. I'll go. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about it. Can we go? Can we go find Terraces? I'll hold on to Karina next to.
Okay.
No, we're all selling the children back together.
Selling, okay. Well,
Karina.
I think a reward would be in order at the very least.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Is
All right. So, you're currently on like the splash screen. But you're at the edge of the forest. You have a story in front of you. And you have a whole group of kids with Karina. Laureus is there as well. Kira, of course. What's your first port of call? Where do you want to go first?
Can I talk to Karina?
Yeah.
And ask if she wants to meet her dad, because her dad was the one who kind of sent us along this journey.
Yeah. She's very enthusiastic to meet her dad again, to see her dad again. She's very much like, she's kind of like, do you want to go there first and then we'll drop the kids off, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's show the dad that we saved
On the
all
way, right?
these kids by
All the
ourselves.
kids.
Well, he's on the way, isn't he? So
He should be on the way. He should be
Kind of.
outside.
Like
Astoria.
it's the vineyards are to the east of Astoria, so yeah, you can definitely, like, instead of going straight to Astoria, you can kind of go like that way and that way.
That sounds like a good plan.
It's like adds like a 10 minutes of a
Okay.
walk.
Let's go.
I have the calendar thing is a little bit broken at the moment, and I don't know how to fix it just yet. So you can ignore the time frame. It is currently like the 24th of Kention at the moment. I'll make a little note of that myself. Oh shit.
Really?
Yep.
But anyway.
So, yeah, I'm for going to the vineyard on our way. I think that'll be a good idea.
Okay, so you head towards the vineyards and you see that evidence of rain. Evidence that the vineyards have been fertilized. That like when you first were passing through, the vineyards themselves were looking a little bit sad and dry, and the ground itself very dry. Now it's much healthier looking. You start to see grapes starting to bud, and you see workers like moving along through the vineyards and tidying the roots and clearing any weeds. Just general maintenance of the vineyards. And it is a big vineyard, like it is a big like farm. It's evident that whoever, like the owners of this farm, are wealthy, much more so than many of the other people that are in the in Astoria. And Karina takes lead. She's guiding you all through this, even though you've walked through these vineyards before. She just knows, like, you can cut through this this section here. It'll bring you like a little bit faster. She just knows these like the back of her hand, and she's able to guide you all the way to the main house where her father is present. Upon seeing her father, she dashes forwards, and he's got his back to her, and she kind of glumps him from behind,
Oh.
and
Oh,
little bit of a tearful reunion between the two of them before Theracles comes over to you, and he's
I cry.
middle to, like, he's about like a 40 to 50 year old looking man with like flecks of grey in his hair and a tight kind of goatee, and he's got like one arm around Karina, and he comes over and he's like, thank you so much for bringing my daughter back to me.
I cry.
You're most welcome. It was our pleasure.
I just cry.
Yeah.
Thank-
yeah. Yeah, a bit more role play.
Okay, go.
Rather than say, give us the fucking money.
Yeah, no.
No, we can ask
he
the
kind of
door.
I do owe you, and let it be known that the Phobos family never forgive their debts.
The what family?
The who?
Phobos.
Oh,
Phobas.
the fear in Greek, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn.
Does anyone want to make a history check?
Me.
Yeah. I'm good.
I'll
Well,
do.
I cry.
I'll do one.
Okay.
Random farmer in the woods.
It's Phobos,
Uh,
dude. He just name dropped something. It's important.
He's an
Okay.
old man.
So
With
was it
money.
Xander, Leia, and Prometheus. Is Phoebe also doing this?
You're
muted.
Oh, you're not muted, but we can't hear you though. Hello.
So,
Hi.
Hello.
There.
hello.
There you go.
Do you want to join in on the history check?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
I got someone.
Changed my mind.
No.
I'm in.
Too late.
Carl's in.
I'm in.
Oh,
Too late.
shit.
Secretly.
Come on. Oh, fantastic. Lovely, terrible
A
rolls.
A 6.
from Prometheus.
Why can't I guide someone?
Yeah, it's too late.
Too strong.
Alright, I'm sending it to Carl as well.
Oh shit, thank you.
I get pie later.
Okay, so
Huh?
Phoebe a 9, Xander a 6, Leia a 16, Prometheus a 5, Carl a 15. Leia and Carl, you both remember this name. You both heard of this name. Phobos is one of the surnames of the original Dragonlords. Most notably Rizon Phobos, or Izon Phobos.
First.
She,
Dragon?
her son, Cosmo, was the second leader of the Dragonlords after Xander died.
Can you type it?
So
Please,
I'm gonna say
the-
Phobos. Do we know? Do we I think I've heard of that name. but I'm not too clear about it. Come on, guys, butt in here. Come on,
Alright,
tell
are you
us
gonna
what you
say
know.
anything?
No, he is.
I cry and I say, I think I know. Rezon Phobos was first Dragon Lord. And
What a-
I'm just like, is it?
Actually, I'd also say Leia and Carl, you probably also know that Rizon Phobos was a note taker, and many of their well, Carl would know this. Many of her notes and private journalings are kept in the academy in Mitros.
Good to know.
Interesting.
Did she have any books living around in here that we can look at? I don't know.
So anyway, he so he says this, and then he says, "Just wait one moment," and he moves in. He leaves Karina with you, and he moves into the large kind of house behind him.
I cast
And,
Detect Thoughts while he's inside.
Oh god damn this spell! Can you stick it in there?
Yeah.
I don't check what it is.
That's my pal.
Wisdom save DC 15. Okay.
No, these, no.
Oh,
No,
it's if you initially learn the surface thoughts.
I just want the surface thoughts when he comes back. I don't want to
Okay.
pry into him, because then he'll know.
Okay. Yeah. Joy is the surface. Like, there's no real like thought at the moment. It's just kind of like he sees his daughter again, and he thought she was gonna die. So like it's just unbridled joy at seeing her alive.
I wasted a spell slot.
So he comes back after about like 2 minutes in the house, and he comes back with a package, kind of like a long shaped package wrapped in cloth, and he hands it over to Leia, I believe, was one of the ones that was treating with him at the beginning, and he passes it over. He's like, this was an heirloom from my many times great grandfather Cosmo.
Wow.
He passes it to you.
Wow.
Thank
This
you.
more than this, I believe, does not quite equate to the value of my daughter's life, but
Would you
grateful nonetheless.
care to explain what this is?
It's my ancestors' javelin of lightning.
Wow.
It's mine! I'm just kidding. Sorry,
Thank you.
so
That is a very kind gesture. Thank you.
Javelin of Lightning.
No, the thank yous go to you. I do not know what I would become without Karina.
I cry even harder.
May I see it, Leia? May I inspect?
Yeah, what I'll do is I'll stick it in
Stick it in my
Character.
what?
your character.
Oh God!
You stick
come
the
on.
javelin in my what?
I ask Leia.
Or do you want to? Okay, what I'll do.
Could I inspect it to see if I can identify the stats?
Yeah,
of
I
it?
think it's better off with the melee peoples.
So I'll stick it in Xander's.
I'll pass it to Xander and continue crying, remembering my sad past.
Look, identifying it.
You don't need to identify it. It's already
Fucking hell!
Well,
Why?
do you want it back?
No! Just why is the difference
Oh, do we
between
lose someone?
two so
Oh,
big?
just a bot.
Oh, my bad.
No problem.
Let's just take a look.
Also, before I hand it to you, I made you to make a promise to find me a pearl.
A pearl.
Yes.
How do you mean?
Ooh.
You have to find me a pearl.
What kind of pearl?
Just whatever pearl that Carl needs to use an identify spell.
Pearl worth at least 100.
Like I'll
That
say
pearl.
I'm saying help you doesn't necessarily mean I will find one.
I'm holding on to that javelin. If you're not helping
I'll
me,
find you a pearl.
I'll give
I'll
it
find
to
you a
me.
pearl.
I'm
No,
giving-
no, no. What the fuck?
Who's gonna give me that pearl first? I'm gonna give it to who?
How about this?
Y'all decide. Okay.
I'll let it's Prometheus. Who's Max? Who's
Alright,
this Max
oh.
person you're talking about?
Prometheus.
I'll let him have the javelin if I get something else.
Alright, no, so in other words, I'm not giving this javelin.
Oh shit! Fucking Xander being a dirty horse over there.
Whoever gets me the pearl first gets the javelin.
Alright, I give the javelin.
Sounds like a fair deal.
Because you're more of a javelin person. I'm more of a hand axe.
But it's
Yeah.
a ancient thing
Either
of
way.
a Dragonlord, isn't it?
Oh, wait, is it?
It's just a javelin of lightning. It's a javelin of lightning that has history, but it's just a javelin of lightning.
Oh, it's not like an
Yeah.
ancient
And
weapon or
anyone can-
whatever.
Well, it's old
think
and it still works. Like it's
I
got
think javelins
history
are
attached
simple
to it,
weapons.
but it's not like
Well, what does it require to use? Is it strength or is it?
it's a thrown weapon.
Yeah.
Is that the dexterity?
Leia can investigate it. It's in her.
I guess whatever
So it's a
staff.
magic weapon. When you hurl it and speak its command word, it transforms into a bolt of lightning,
Oh,
forming
shit.
a line 5 feet wide that extends out from you to a target within 120 feet. Each creature in the line, excluding you and the target, must make a DC 13 dexterity saving throw, taking 4d6 lightning damage on a failed save, and half as much damage on a successful one. The lightning bolt
That's
turns back
sick.
into a javelin when it reaches the target,
46, dude. That's like guiding bolt. Jesus.
and then you make a ranged weapon attack against the target. So
It's worth.
it's
More
the
than the
property
pearl.
cannot be used again until the dawn, until the next dawn. In the meantime, it's still a
Well-
magical weapon. So it still counts as a magical weapon for throwing.
Okay.
I like is it just like as in terms of the damage? Is it like a strength?
It's just a regular javelin. It's. Well, let me double check again.
Does it add you?
It-
What modifier does it add more so? That's what I'm asking. When you
Even
Simple
the
weapon.
throwing
Simple
weapons
melee,
is dex, no?
It's dex, yeah, it's dex.
dexterity.
Dexterity.
What's your, so I guess is your
Your
dexterity?
people
If our
both,
dexterity
right?
is something similar, it doesn't really matter who gets it. But I'm just thinking, whoever has the highest dexterity should get it.
Well, whoever is getting me the pearl will get it in this case.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, we'll look for the pearl.
thank you.
Can I get Fortuna to fly down onto my shoulder and communicate that through my thoughts? And I'm going to address and saying, have you ever seen a dragon, or would you spare any knowledge you have about dragons in these parts that might be passed down through family history?
I've heard all the stories about dragons. My family, we used to, back in Cosmos time and slightly after that, my family did interest themselves in the politics of the Dragonlords and leadership and Mitros, but we've since decided
rain.
we'll rest on our laurels a little bit and give back to the people from whence we came. We're much more humble than, say, the Nerdogons or the Archenlanders of old.
Okay. Thanks. We should probably return to Astoria and to get the rest of these kids home.
Yeah.
The name, the code word for throwing the spear is Sibocorax.
Oh shit, Valmitria.
Sibocorax
So
is the name of the.
Leia only
code
knows
word
that
for
right
throw.
now, currently.
Well, no, like
He told us.
territory says that.
Oh,
It
okay.
tells you. Like, it's, like when you throw it, you have to also say, like I'll spell
Yeah.
it for you.
It's only a one use kind of thing, yeah, and you have to.
It's once per day.
Once per day.
Until the next dawn.
Oh, okay. So, but like, you could still technically throw it. It still has use.
Yeah, it still counts as a magical weapon. It's just it's just that like extra damage bit where it turns into a lightning bolt
Yeah.
over travel distance. That's once per day.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. It's a simple weapon, so anyone can use it. Pretty much so.
Yeah. I'll find you, Pearl.
Go. Right now. Go.
Right.
Okay, next you're bringing the rest of the kids to
Back to. Well, I guess. What's the safest option? Back to Pitor, and then, or back to. Because we don't want the children to just be like fucking.
Sorry, who's carrying the horn actually?
I think Vigor was bringing it.
Vigor's carrying. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess
That's,
the safest option is just bring everyone into the. Well, I
Bring
guess
them to the
I assume the
tavern.
children know where their house is, so they don't exactly need a.
I think there's one lady that I promised that I'll bring
Like
her
she was in the tavern, was she?
child. Yeah, she was in the tavern. So we'll just tell
Yeah.
the children to, we'll just watch them go home, I guess. I don't know. How do
Yeah.
you do this thing?
We'll speed it along and just say
Yeah.
like you
We send them home individually.
we sell them a slave market in Astoria. Yeah, okay.
We can
Let's go.
split up and,
Like if
Yeah,
like
that makes
I
sense.
can, you can I don't know if there's like 30 children, you can like take a few each kind of thing. and-
yeah, no, like what
Yeah,
we
sell
can
five.
we can just say that like when you come through when you reach the gates, the guards recognize you and open the gates without any fuss or fanfare. They welcome you back in, and with the children, they're noticeably happier. And the guard captain comes up to you and says that they can take care of the children from here.
Okay.
Bring them to a city official who will make sure they get home safe.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Right?
Thank you.
Okay, just because I think it would be a nightmare for you
Yeah.
guys running around Astoria trying to
Deliver
Um,
each kid.
Yeah.
Right?
deliver shit. Yeah.
I'll just tell
the children.
Sure.
I'll be
Um,
helping Vigor bring the horn up into Pitor's mansion anyway.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
all
I'll
go there.
as well.
Yeah.
Let's all go. Yeah.
there. Carl, what do you
sure.
want to do?
Carl is looking through his book to try to fix his D&D Beyond right now.
Okay, so we go back to the horn, yeah? The shrine.
You going back to the shrine, or you going back to Pit?
Well, the shrine is
Shrine
Shrine is behind
Pitor.
Victoria's mansion.
The shrine is behind. Well, no, there is a pathway up to the shrine.
Let's
and
go
that
to the
doesn't
shrine
require
first.
going through the. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, might as well show Pitor that we have it. So it's like,
Oh.
I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just make a
Yeah.
song and dance about it, kind of thing.
Find me a pearl.
Yeah.
Get that javelin.
Okay.
OP.
Yeah. Let's go march it up to Pathor's palace. Out of the shrine.
At the shrine. Okay, so you head back up the path, and this is like mid-morning at this, like mid to like nearly midday, mid-morning to nearly midday. So we'll say about 11ish.
Yeah.
So the streets are busy as you're making your way along, and the pathway to the shrine seems a little bit busier than it was when you were first there. As you coming up, the people who see you carrying the horn up back towards the shrine, some of them are cheering, seeing the horn coming back. Some of them are kind of like whispering and pointing at it and pointing at you. People are definitely noticing you bringing this back. And you arrive back at the shrine and you see, what was it? You see this shrine built into the wall of the gorge, like cliff face in front of you. And word has reached Aesop in the shrine, and he comes out to greet you and is standing outside as you approach.
Oh,
And
Hello.
he says, "Welcome, welcome. You bring that back that which is sacred to us. It's great to see you."
Good.
Sure.
See
We
you
felt it was
too.
our duty.
Was that Demetria? That was
Demetria. The
Demetria
lady
had
in the forest took it.
a nice little party with it, and we took care of her in the process.
Oh, that is quite good news.
And she was also
They-
in the reason why the kids were missing.
Yeah.
In Astoria, so we brought them. They're all home safe now. The city guards are trying to, bring them all
That is
home.
brilliant news that she's no longer with us.
Ow!
Thank you for this. Are you relinquishing control of this over to us?
Can you actually, before that,
Yeah.
tell us more about this horn? Have you drank from it before?
I have, yes.
What did you see?
I assume you also got visions?
Yes.
Yes.
My visions, they led me to my love and led me here.
And they're real visions?
Very, yes. My visions showed me of Adonis, and then they showed me of Astoria, and they showed me of this shrine.
Okay.
What did your vision show you?
It was like a strange boat we were on. Couldn't really make it out a whole lot. I think
It was Esker's boat.
was it Esther's?
It was
The Ultros.
yes. It was the Ultros sailing the seas with skeletal crews. That's what we saw.
Do you know anything about that?
I know much about the Dragonlords of old. The Ultros is famed, infamous in some circles. But yes, I don't know what became of it after the war. But from my limited interactions with Esther, I would never want to go near that ship.
You talked to the guy before?
Yes. Like I was Adonis's paramour.
How old are you?
600 years old.
Holy crap! You don't look it, man.
What?
Thank you.
What's your diet, bro? Get us on that diet, man. What the fuck?
Okay, so hang on. Do you know what happened to Esther?
He went sailing one day and never came back.
What is
He
there?
he was always on the seas.
Is it possible that he's still
even-
alive? Actually,
That man.
okay.
You were with all of the Dragonlords, even in Adonis, when they all went sailing towards those that didn't die during the war, of course. They all sailed towards Praxis and never returned.
Praxis, where's that?
Should we go? Will we go inside and we'll talk a bit further with Pithor? Because
That is a good idea. Yes,
Yeah.
you'd be more than happy to see all of you returned.
Yeah.
Especially with such good news and the children that I've heard have returned to us.
Aesop.
And
And also-
the death of that bitch Demetria.
Yeah. Jesus.
I'll suggest you hire some guards for the shrine. Maybe don't.
Don't worry. And you do notice there is now like some guards around.
Was it?
like,
I think it was
around the
Phoebe had the last slash on her. Was it, or is it Prometheus? Yeah, Phoebe. Yeah, Phoebe.
place. Like,
Our
Phoebe.
bard did it.
may I ask, how did she demise?
Oh, I just beheaded her.
Did she?
Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
It was swift.
Should have seen it.
And Leia exploded
No
the what was it?
The Geigen.
The Geigen.
There was a Geigen present.
Yes.
We killed that too.
And the
Sadly.
name.
Because he was working for Demetria.
I haven't seen one of those in 500 years.
Oh my god, have you seen this? I plop the eyeball down.
No,
We got this from the Geigen.
you can like strolling through a forest without any form of refrigeration or preservation on the eye. It's really starting to stink.
Do you know if there's anything I could do with this eyeball? You know, with your 600 years of knowledge and life.
No. This,
It might be. It might be for the bin at this point.
Is it? It's an idol.
I can see that with my own.
Is it worth something to someone? Maybe.
I'm no artisan or smith, so I have no idea.
Actually.
I'm a priest.
Oh, do you have the spell identify?
I do. I do know it. Yes.
Can you help me with something, please? I'll show him my staff of Cantimain.
Okay. He takes the staff. Like he sees you pull out the staff, and he's immediately you see him kind of recoil a little bit. Not like violently, but it's one of those things of like, oh shit, kind of looks on his face. And he remind you, he is an elf, and he's like very fair skinned, and you do see his skin pale a little bit on seeing what you've just after like withdrawing from your robes. And he looks at it and I've heard of such weapons, never seen one before.
Can you identify it for me?
I know the spell, but I don't have the materials.
I glare at fucking Carl. And then I say thank you. And take my eyeball and walk away. Thank you so much, Aesop.
Yes.
More than happy to help.
Is Pitor in the conversation, or is he?
No.
This was a conversation happening at the shrine.
Okay.
If you go to the palace.
Okay.
Um.
Does anything happen when we put the?
Well, no.
the
Hold
one
on.
back? Sorry.
Prometheus wanted to say something.
Can I ask him? So I was like, so you've met the Dragonlords. I'm wondering, would you know any information about where these Dragonlords would have made the connections, or meet the dragon eggs, which they would have bonded with? Would you have any information on that line?
Well, I know that the original Dragonlords, which would be Rizon, Esther, Telemach, Adonis, and just want to make sure I'm not forgetting one. Hold on 2 seconds. I want to make sure I don't forget one.
There's 4 that you just said.
Yeah, I want to make sure I don't fuck it up because it's kind of important.
Oh shit! Get those names. Send those names in. I'm not fucking. I'll look here. I'll do a bit of a Google.
Google? That's cheating!
You know,
Heckin' nerd. What's this Google you speak of?
Telemach, Adonis, Rizon, Esther,
Adonis?
and of course Xander. They were the original 3.
Xander?
Um,
Oh, Xander.
yes, and
The old Xander. The Xander group, the Dragon Lord.
And Gregor Yorth as well, Xander's son.
Gregor.
They were the original ones. They arrived in Thalea with their dragons.
Good dragons. So
I do know that subsequent subsequent eggs have been found and were used. But their prevalence declined about 100 years after the war.
do
Many of the dragons either perished, or were their eggs destroyed or taken. I've heard tales from Mitros that the king there is founding a new order with his own dragons that he's managed to procure from who knows where. But yes, that
so
is all I
would
know.
you say that the king of Mitros is the person who would know where the person who would know the most about where to find dragon eggs?
Probably, but at the same time, I wouldn't trust that king as far as I could throw him with this new order. They don't stand by the same principles as the Dragonlords of old. They're the king's lackeys and bodyguard.
He doesn't
It's more
trust
like-
Mithras King, is it?
He's trying to he's throwing a little bit of criticism towards Acastus.
Oh.
Did the Dragonlords of old speak to you about where they came from before coming to Talea? From across the seas?
No, Xander forbid it.
Motherfucking Xander, man. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Thank you for your time.
Not even he continues on to say, not even Esther went against Xander's proclamation.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go meet Pitor.
Does anything happen when we put the horn back? Actually,
You just give the horn back and it goes back on its plinth.
okay.
Nothing there's no like magical fanfare and
Oh yeah,
fireworks
yeah.
or
No,
anything.
just making sure.
No, it's
Yeah.
they're grateful that it's back.
Wait, could you
Just-
put the map of the mansion up?
Of the palace.
Yeah.
And also, just before we walk out, I kind of want to gather everyone into a huddle and say, I'll be like, guys, have we come up with our group name? There's a lot of fanfare around us. Number one, everyone knows our name for saving the princess, but also of bringing the horn back.
Kira kind of pokes her in. I was using Oracle's Chosen, but if you have a better idea, I'm more than willing. I can scratch out a couple of lines here and there.
Here.
What?
Here. Our name is here.
What?
H-E-R-E.
What do you mean?
Imagine, we are here.
No. You lay a bit drunk. You lay a bit drunk.
We're here. You know?
Kira's kind of looking. I get the catchphrase, but it doesn't really kind of work.
We're here.
What?
Like, you can't really say the here are here. Like, the here are the heroes. It doesn't really work outside of the catchphrase. I like the it's a good catchphrase. I will give you that. But
Are you saying catchphrase or title?
the title would be ideal.
Okay. Let's just think about it.
The
But for
Oracle-
now, Oracle's chosen.
Oracle shows
It's
it is
fine.
perfectly fine.
Hello.
Yeah.
There it is. I'll put the
Hey.
camera.
Bigger.
The camera.
Be very
on the-
quiet.
Yes. Find me that barrel.
It's been carrying around the horn like a little slave, man. Being quiet, not talking to anyone.
Who, me?
They're not.
Yeah. So to recap what you missed, you came back to Astoria. You met with Theracles. You reunited Theracles with his daughter Karina, which you rescued from the temple, and he gave a javelin of lightning to Leia as a reward. and then you brought the horn back to the shrine to Aesop, who gave you a little bit more information, and yeah, you're now meeting Pithor. Oh shit. Okay. What? So yeah.
Whoever finds me the pearl first gets the javelin of lightning.
Could I pay you for it?
No, find me the pearl. I don't
Big-
want money. I want the pearl.
Well,
Jesus.
technically it's 100 gold.
I'll give it to her.
Find me the pearl. I don't care about money. Money is everywhere. I just want the pearl. And I want you, Carl, to fucking identify the shit out of this stuff, okay?
What do I get for identifying it though? It takes a
What
lot
type
of
of
effort.
fee?
Fine,
fee
I'll
charge
go
you?
to Aesop for it if you don't help me, so.
You gotta go to Aesop and not your fellow companion.
Because you want payment and Aesop's doing it for free.
Could you, Leia? I thought you were one of the good ones.
Oh,
You help me with something, I'll help you with something, you know?
Minus 99.
Did you just say that out loud as a character?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it like straight at you. Minus
Minus
99
99.
to my opinions of you right now.
We'll see when time comes, you know? Alright, let's go.
Let's go meet Pedro.
Okay.
Um,
So you come into the King's Palace. I think you can move around now, can you?
Yeah.
And you see Pithor at one end, at like on his throne beside. I think I actually got the two of them mixed up. You see Pithor sitting on the right-hand throne with Honora on the left. He does still have, like, he's still drinking, but he's not like an inconsolable drunk like he was before. He's now just like casually just drinking. He doesn't look like he's the worst alcoholic you've ever seen in your life. Like the worst functional alcoholic anyway. Yeah. When he sees you enter, he's very boisterous, and he stands up from his throne, like shouting, "Welcome, welcome! It's great to see your faces again."
We have returned
hail.
with glorious bounty and good news.
Good to be back.
I heard tale from my guards at the gate that you came back with the children.
We did, yes.
Good,
We
good.
did.
I was worried about
Return them
those.
to your city.
Yes,
Uh,
We are
and
grateful to
one
see
of
you.
one of my many what's his faces will take care of it. Anyway,
We're great.
feast.
Yeah.
It's only like
Feast
it's only like 11:30, and he's going. Does everyone want a celebratory feast? Hell yeah!
Of course.
I'm easy, yeah. We haven't eaten today, so yeah.
And you just see him like start clapping his hands, and one of the guards over here just like leaves.
Ask him.
Out the door.
We're grateful to see that the drought is finally ended.
Yes, I'm glad that fucking storm god kept his word. The Furies would have
Right.
fucked him otherwise.
Just
Just
curious.
on.
What?
And,
Prometheus started.
Okay, go on. Yep.
just on a topic, we are planning to go to the Mitchell Forge soon after your glorious feast, and maybe a few items around the town. But we were talking to Vulcan in the forge, and we were wondering if you could lend your influence. So we plan to find and purify the Mitchell Forge to bring back to order. And Vulcan seems very hesitant to come with us. Could you lend your influence to maybe for him to leave a day after to come join us once we've cleared it, rather than us having to go multiple days and come back, and then would that be possible?
He. Oh shit, that doesn't work. So you want my father to kind of be like a day behind you, the whole journey.
Or you can come travel with us if you can convince that as well. But I don't think we have the clout to convince him.
I have not been able to convince my father of many things for many years. He's like the weather. It's mercurial at best of times.
What's his favorite drink?
He doesn't drink.
What's his favorite thing to do?
Smith, I think. I don't know.
That kind of makes sense.
He hasn't drunk since our mother ascended.
Are we supposed to know who the girl beside him is yet?
That's Nora. That's like
Nora. Oh,
that's Pittor's daughter.
Can't remember. Oh yeah, that's the girl we saved. Yeah.
And Prometheus's half sister.
Cool. Oh yeah, that was the girl they were gonna sacrifice.
Yes.
As for like convincing to come along, I'm sure he will show up when the forge is clear. He loved that place when it was still going.
Can I, just as a favor, Father, you wouldn't by chance have a pearl on it?
I my turn to talk. Give it to Leia. She needs it first. It's her desire for this pearl for an identification spell, and
Carl's shaking his head for no reason. You're doing it, dude.
They're having a conversation here. You can't just butt in with that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's rude. Rude.
It's kind of rude. I kind of agree. Like,
What?
Oh, metagaming.
Oh.
yeah, it's kind of.
It's not. Oh no, hang on. There was a moment there where we both were about to talk, and then Max said his bit, and then. Okay, whatever.
Oh.
Give me the fucking javelin!
I love how you started the argument. Okay, never mind.
Okay, never mind. I will give someone to someone,
Like,
don't worry.
a pearl. Yeah, and he's kind of like.
Whips it out.
The look on his face is of like, I have no fucking clue what I have. It's the kind of like, it's like if you were to ask him for a wine or an ale, he'd know. But a pearl, he's like, is the immediate look on his face, and you just see him kind of look towards Honora, and Honora just kind of looks up at him. He's still standing, by the way. She's still sitting in the chair, in the throne, and she just kind of looks up at him and goes, I might have some in my jewelry. I'm not sure. Why? What do you need it for?
Thank you, sister. For our wizard friend who has come with us, he needs a pearl for his identification spells, which will help multiple members of our party. It would be a great boon if you were to gift us a pearl.
Well, for the amount of work, it's for the amount that you've done for the city and for my father, for our father. Yes, yeah, I'm sure I could find one. I can get an attendant to search for one. How big does the pearl need to be?
150?
A decent size.
It has to be worth at least 100 gold.
Like a testicle.
That's a big pearl. A house generally costs about like 20 to 25 gold pieces.
What?
We're gonna need
like
one at least 4 times as big.
Like it might be a bit much to ask. We have to if it's.
I might have something of that value.
Is it in your bum?
Jesus Christ.
No, it's not.
I'll tell you what though. I'll take a bottle of wine at the very least.
Pittor's like, sure, and he just takes one from the shelf right beside him, and just like hands it over to you, just like no, like you see that it's about like a quarter of it's been drunk already.
Okay.
But he still hands it over to you.
It's fine vintage.
Do you? And he's like, so do you want to sit here and tell me the tale of your glorious adventure into those dastardly old woods. Been itching for some violence, some stories of violence.
Sounds
At
great.
least.
I show him my eyeball. Peter.
Oh wow! I
I
haven't
did
seen
this!
one so big in many a year. You
I-
did this.
Yeah, I
Carved,
did.
you carved a cyclops'
Well,
eye out.
She exploded it.
I drilled my weapon into a Geigen's ass. And it killed it.
Oh wow.
Dang.
We should probably start with the
Do you
goat
like
What a
this
way to
tail?
go!
Do you like this
What a
tail?
way to go!
If we start,
I've had some. I've
I know
murdered
Phoebe has
some
some
people.
tails from writing them down.
oh yeah, Phoebe has loads of tails.
No, they're not ready yet.
You know, if you join us, you can see all of this live in action.
Also, Kira has it all written down.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
I do have it all written down. That is true.
Kira, you should share it. Read it out loud. All my tree hugging abilities that never got me anywhere.
You want me to embarrass you? I can embarrass you if you want me to.
No. Don't worry about that. He only wants. good stuff.
Okay,
He only wants violence.
I won't mention all the times that you walked into traps and into like you got smothered by a rug one time. I remember that very
No,
vividly.
I was being hugged by a rug.
Lethally. Yeah.
There was also a few weird encounters where a squirrel was also a little man, I think.
Yeah.
The squirrel's still with you.
I
by the
dig it
way.
out of my boob.
That's the squirrel.
Oh yeah. Show him the squirrel.
What an odd little thing.
I tried to cast.
You have a new pet.
I tried to cast lesser restoration on him. I know it's not gonna work.
on the squirrel.
Oh, you have lesser restoration already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Double check if that works. Have you got the ingredients for lesser restoration?
Oh.
Wait, do you need ingredients for that?
What ingredients do I need? Let me just.
I thought that was just a spell. You don't need to.
Some spells do require ingredients, and in some cases they are consumed.
It's VS
Verbal somatic.
components.
Let me just-
VS.
Touch a creature.
Just say it out loud and
And that's
I
it.
get to occupy some pieces.
It's just talking
Stop.
and waving hands.
Out here. Yep. Yeah. So you cast lesser restoration on the squirrel, and nothing discernible happens. He doesn't turn back into the gnome that you saw one time. He just kind of scurries up your arm and then kind of wraps, it's like on your shoulder, kind of rubbing against your neck.
He's still crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying because I know it's greater restoration that he is
Um,
crazy.
I assume some more druid.
We
talk
should-
would
we should tell-
help him out.
We should tell Pithor about how the demise of Demetria happened.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
We don't have to like rehash it.
Yeah, but
Just
like,
kinda-
yeah, we just say the whole thing, and we say that
I show him
goatlings.
the wound in my leg.
We said that
from the
goatlings
goat thing.
as well were kicked into walls, but Prometheus did, and there was a time when
The kid ones. You're talking about the kid ones. As
yeah.
well? Okay.
Yeah, fuck that old piglet up. I'll go laying up. I'll go lamb up. That's what I do.
And you mentioned Demetrius' demise at the hands of
Phoebe.
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 Phoebe, the Demetria
Okay.
Slayer.
The beheader. Phoebe the beheader. Beheading bard.
Beheading bard.
Okay. Pithor is he's really enjoying all these tales that you're telling him. He's loving them. It's one of those things where it's just kind of like, just keep him coming is what he kind of, you see him sit back down on his throne, and he's like, but he's got his elbows on his knees as he's looking towards you as you're telling him these tales. Anora is like also interested, but much more kind of less of a, like, much more kind of a regal kind of posture to her. much more kind of formal, like, but she's relaxed in a. It's just kind of like she's got the straight back, whereas Pithor is kind of like no sense of propriety. He's just kind of like leaning forward and he's trying to chime in. It's like, and what did you do with, like when like at this slice? What happened then? And like you can see this guy is for a god of battle, he's lived a very kind of sedentary life for the last while. And any tale is enough to get him going. He's like, you can see the fire starting to light in the back of his eyes at these tales.
Is there? I guess does he? No, never mind. Actually, I'm just thinking about rewards. The reward being the pearl. I take it he's nothing more to it. Is there?
After like you're talking about this,
Yeah.
and as you're telling your tales, you see food starting to come onto the like being like hastily but like carefully brought into the table without being like. You can see them. They're bringing it to the table, but they're trying to like do it quietly and without being seen, because like the best servants are those that you don't see. One of Anora's attendants, a young like 18-19-year-old girl, comes over and steps up to Anora and presents like in her hands like all the pearls she could find in Anora's stuff. Like collectively it's about like 200 gold pieces worth of pearls. But there is only one piece that there's one larger piece that makes up that price, which would be about 100 gold pieces worth of a pearl. Single pearl. So
Okay.
and Nora is kind of looking. As she beckons over Carl, who's now visibly drunk,
Carl's drunk?
said
Yup.
in the chat, yeah.
Fucking hell!
Okay,
maybe this is a time.
She goes. She points towards her attendant. Said, "Are any of these? Do any of these fit what you need?"
Yes, they fit. I'm gonna reach out and take the one that's worth 100 gold, and then like I'm gonna like, because I'm clumsy, I'm gonna like knock like a third of them off the table as well, or the tray. And I'm gonna take the good one. Thank you, Your Highness. I'll hold it in my hand. I'll go
Okay.
back to the table.
Okay, you now have a pearl worth 100 gold. I'll stick it in your inventory.
Fuck.
How
I
many-
will
how many
give-
pearls? How many pearls are on the table?
Present it to Jasmine for your prize.
So like they're not on the table. Like Anora's still sitting at her throne and her attendant has come up, and Carl spills a whole load of them on the floor, and the attendant is like frantically just down on the ground trying to pick up as much of them as she can, and like trying to hold on to the one she's still holding. It's kind of like one of those cartoons where like the moment one thing falls over and they try to correct for the other, and it starts going everywhere, and one of the guards eventually comes up and starts helping her picking up all the pearls as they fell to the ground, and meanwhile Carl is just left.
I will place the lightning of javelin in between Prometheus and Xander.
I grab it.
I challenge you to a fight to the death.
Okay, tell you what.
Arm
We'll
wrestle,
do
arm
an arm wrestle
wrestle.
for this.
Oh shit!
That's
Okay.
granted, you got the hammer of Pithor, so you already got a weapon.
That's because I'm the son. I'm the son of Pithor. That's all that is.
Alright, so Xander.
Can I join in this arm wrestle as well,
Nope.
or is?
Nope.
Damn it. Do a tournament. Me, Carl.
No. This is between these two guys. So strength checks from you two guys. Ooh, a 14.
19.
Ooh,
Damn.
22. Okay.
Jesus.
So it is close at the beginning, and it's just kind of like you just see Xander's arm just slowly bending over, and before it kind of like a soft but audible thump of it hitting the wood.
Okay, I'll let you keep the javelin,
Fine.
but I'd like another arm wrestle.
Oh, I got nothing
okay,
so
okay.
far. Another
Okay.
one.
Okay, let's see how this one goes. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, 13.
Meets a 16 and a 22 for Xander.
Fuck.
It's a pretty similar kind of thing. You guys look like you're pretty evenly matched in your arm wrestling. From these two bouts, anyway. Your strength seems to be evenly matched.
Y'all wanna bet on this?
I think that's a good.
If they want to bet, I'll do one more.
Is this a best of
Wait,
three or
are
what?
you at the table right now, or are you just like floating?
Yeah, they're doing it at the table. Yeah, they're doing it.
Floating arm wrestle.
Just like in midair, just like.
But like your placement in the scene, this is one of those scenes where it doesn't really matter where you are. It's kind of we're just.
I'll
Nah,
touch
something.
someone. I'll touch Xander. I give you
You're gonna-
guidance.
Give me guidance.
You're giving him guidance.
And then I'll bet on Xander.
Bet against me
Someone
or for me? How
for
much?
you. Like if you win, I don't know what's
How
the
much?
odds.
So-
Like,
You need to type it in the chat.
I'll bet.
Yeah, you type it in. If
So-
you're betting, you're typing it in and who you're putting it on.
Who's the bookie?
I'm assuming if we lose, we just take away the money. We don't actually give them.
Someone has to
No,
be
you
the
don't give it
bookie. Phoebe, do
Who
you want
wants
to
to be-
be?
What's that GP? Oh, gold.
Yeah.
You got 22 twice.
Jasmine, Phoebe,
Jasmine,
hello.
Okay, sure. I don't know what it means.
Just take care of lady.
You're betting on them.
Like
So-
either you give the money, like you're kind of like the in between. You hold on to the money, and if everyone loses, you get to keep the money.
Okay.
Oh, so the odds you have to set like if is it like
Oh, for the love of God.
And just do double, right? We'll just do double.
Just
That
do double.
sounds great.
okay, cool.
Okay.
Bet the bottle of
Um,
wine.
All right. So
One
Pippa's gonna come over
Xander.
and watch this.
You have guidance.
No, guidance would be cheating.
What
Guidance.
about, what's her name again? I keep forgetting her bloody name.
Nobody knows. I just touch you without your consent. Give you
your
guidance.
sister.
Okay.
For me,
So I don't even know.
What's his name again?
But you roll
Honora.
with.
Anora.
Guidance.
Anora, you should stand next to me and give me some luck.
But you're not fighting. You're not participating.
No, luck for the bet, not for
Okay.
She just walks away.
Come on, Xander, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are. Well, you don't have to move.
Okay.
All right. So the two of you are.
This is the last try. Come on.
Come on.
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Are you using guidance?
He doesn't even.
I don't even.
No, but like, did you cast guidance?
I didn't cast it.
Well, oh,
Well, sorry, she did. Yes, she did cast it.
She
Yeah.
did. You did cast guidance on Xander.
yeah.
Pithor immediately noticed.
Oh, is that bad?
He's like he's the moment you cast it, because like guidance, as much as you try to hide it, is a very noticeable spell to be cast.
I just say things, right?
Like,
It's the verbal.
it's not something where like it's like it has to be balanced somehow. It's like it's a plus D4 on any roll. So
But if he doesn't
Can I
use
can
it,
I deny her from doing it?
It's already
Well,
done.
like if you were like it was already done.
I guess it was, yeah, but like
Yeah.
I didn't want to, but yeah. I
Oh,
guess.
So
shit.
Pithor notices Leia casting guidance on Xander, to the reluctance of Xander. Like I will note that. So he is perceptive enough to notice that. And he immediately he cuts across it. Nope, this one's invalid. She
Alright.
cheated. She
Yep.
cheated.
God damn it.
We'll do a fresh one. I don't mind.
So-
Without
fresh one?
guidance. Without guidance.
Can I Can I go over?
But she's not
and,
allowed bet anymore. She loses her money. She cheated.
I get 1 gold coin.
You get 1
You
gold coin.
do.
Yeah, girl.
I did that.
Damn it, why you cheat?
All right.
Alright, this is a
Can I
legit
go over
one, no
before this
guidance.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing, Prometheus?
I want to go over just beforehand. I was going to go and shake my father's hand and say, Father, give me strength in this act of divine arm wrestle.
And he just claps you on the back and says, "Don't let me down."
Oh, shit.
Oh, I hope you win. I'm so sorry.
Oh, shit.
Oh, come on.
20.
Yeah!
Oh, no.
20! I fucking smashed your shit down.
Oh, no.
So Prometheus, the pressure of Pithor's gaze upon you, you crumble a little bit, and you kind of miss the count, and you thought you were going on 3, or you thought you were going on like on 1, or whatever it was on 0, like 3, 2, 1, 0, but it was actually 3, 2, 1, go, and you just completely missed it, the timing, and you just weren't ready, and you're thump down. Easy peasy for Xander. It's like it was almost like there was no resistance. It was like a knife through hot butter, like or no, a hot knife through butter kind of thing. It was just like no problems at all.
Okay, settle up your bets, I guess.
I think we should switch it up. I think we should do Carl and Phoebe. What do you guys think?
Okay, before we wait, there's an arm wrestling.
Since we're here, we might as well all have a go, right?
I think we should get on with our day.
I think that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have our nice feast and carry on.
Yep.
Did I
And you
owe
do see
someone
food is.
money?
I think you owe. No, you don't owe anyone money because they all bet. Oh no, Xander won. And
Rage of Dogs.
20 silver to. Oh God, stop typing. 20 silver to Vigor.
Sure. It's 20 silver to gold.
Vigor. So 20 silver is 2 gold, yeah.
Okay, just take 2 gold.
So 2 gold to Vigor.
Wait, I get 2 gold or sorry?
You
she
got
gets
2 gold. You won.
Oh.
You won the... Oh, my room is fucking roasting.
Yeah, open your window.
Yep.
You send over the stuff for that, whatever the item
Wait, did
stats
you win?
are.
Oh, for the javelin.
I won the last one.
Oh, hang on. Did you not win the javelin?
No.
Oh shit!
No. It's,
I thought it was the best of 3.
No. The first one was
Oh,
that was it. Like that was like the decider.
Aw. We'll get you something nice. The later on the game it is, the better it is.
True.
Dan, can I go? Dan, can I
There's
go
also
through your
the-
backstory for a second?
Weapons.
Your
of,
backstory?
Yeah.
Dragonlords.
yeah, in 2 seconds.
Just-
I'll just.
Dragonlord.
The Dragonlord.
He can have his piss throwing spear.
Yeah, do you want to move to backstory channel? Okay.
What are you doing, Carl?
I touch the fucking staff.
I thought you're talking to us, but you're also like not talking to
Wait,
us.
are you
You're
able
just
to
doing
identify it now?
Apparently, yeah. If
Yeah.
if being drunk does not affect me, yeah.
No, you're
It's
smart.
just
You're
very,
smart.
very
You're
rude, yeah.
fine. You're fine.
Max, I might get the necklace off you right after this.
Oh, I take it. Like, are we too loud on Discord or anything like that?
Sure.
Right, fine.
While we're having a quiet chat, I just like we're next to me and you say, "Oh, you got the necklace? Come look at that." I'll just give it to you, Carl. I'm just gonna like, oh, there you go.
Throws.
Hey, it is a necklace.
Oh, I was gonna think of like as a bad drunk idea. I would come up to you and just ask if you can tie me up
Oh,
and put it on me.
sure, yeah. That'd
You're
be
tying
funny.
who up now? What?
Tying me up voluntarily.
Oh wow.
All right.
Oh
They
god.
can't make up their minds.
Hello.
Also, what am I getting for this stuff again? What am I getting for identifying this for you?
What do you
And
want?
using my spell slot? I'm using a spell slot for you.
I feel like he
I need
should have got
something
it,
in
but
return.
anyway, because technically. But wait, why is?
It's my
no spell
fucking
slot is a ritual, by the way.
backstory.
No, you just the javelin. Brian should have got the javelin
As a
For
ritual,
why?
because he's the one identifying your staff.
No. Javelin's a reward from Pericles.
But
It's a
yeah,
safe
but-
arena.
I'm drunk. I don't give a fuck.
No, but
There we
it's what
go.
Carl wants. He has no use for the javelin. He's not gonna want that.
Nah, he will want to sell it.
Carl wants to sell it.
What do you want, Carl?
What you got? What you got?
I got one gold
I'm
for
helping you.
you.
I'm helping you. What you got?
I got one gold for you.
Carl,
Or
again.
I show
Carl, you
him
go.
the eyeball. I show Carl the eyeball. This could be a fucking ingredient for one of your spells in the future.
Okay. Oh, one gold. I push the eyeball away.
I'll give you one gold. Whatever.
One gold Richard.
Yeah. I thought we're friends. Like
Value for
friends
ritual.
don't ask friends for money.
Yeah, but I'm a wizard. I gotta fucking buy spells from.
We
rip-off
got
bands.
you your components. You asking us for more money?
Yeah, that's actually it's quite selfish.
Using the pearl for you. What the fuck you on about? I can't
Spell
use the pearl
slot,
for
you
anything
just go
else.
to bed and you get one more back. You know? Doesn't make sense. Next
guess
time you want me to cast
this
spell
is
for
this
you,
is the whole
I charge
reason
you
we
2
have
gold.
an oath of fellowship. We're all here to help each other, not fucking go against each other.
I mean,
Yeah.
there is that, but there's also like, services rendered and paid.
But we're in it to kind of the same
Yeah.
to the end.
Imagine in a battle, like if you want to do like a combo thing, you'd be like, oh yeah, give me 1 gold, I'll do this with you.
Oh, wait.
Oh, sorry,
Carl,
Carl.
yeah.
Next time I'm gonna save you. You have to give me 1 gold for each slash.
Like, yeah, if I healed fucking Vigor, he
I
can
know,
give me gold.
motherfuckers. I'm never
I
identifying
healed
shit
you
that
so
did.
many times, Carl. You didn't give me
I'm
gold.
keeping this pearl.
You are keeping this pearl. That's your pearl now, cause you're the one who wants it. We're getting it.
But wait,
for
hang
you.
on. Does the pearl get consumed when you
No.
use the spell?
No, but I
Okay.
can sell it though.
No.
Good night.
All right.
Uh,
Okay. So, Carl, are you casting Identify on the staff?
yep. The stuff of whatever ketamine, right?
So, like it's 10 minutes.
Yep.
Of casting time. I assume nothing else is unusual is happening. No other conversations happening while the casting is happening. Okay. So after 10 minutes, you now know the details of the hand of what is called the Hand of Kentamine. I suppose I have to show this. You have to see this
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Private information. For my eyes only.
What I'll do is I'll just copy and paste it in because I don't want to bother send us. I'll DM it to you. Alright, it's probably easier if I use snipping tool. Alright, sent to you.
Fuck, I'm looking at that.
Anyway, while Carl is reading through what the Hand of Kentamine does, your Vigor is handing a copper to Phoebe.
Passing around the copper.
What's this for? I just pocket it. I'm like, I'm poor now, being a bookie. Fuck.
You wait.
Kinda,
Hmm?
I'll tell Leia, is very very good stuff. Very strong. Very strong. Lots of magic.
So if I take it now, will I see everything?
Provided he gives you, like, he tells you, like,
Very strong.
once it's been identified, he can, like, hand it over to you and give you the information that you need to know about it.
Can you
So,
tell
like,
me
like,
everything?
Very strong.
I promise you
Big-
I'll heal
big
you
mag-
every time you're down.
Very strong.
Is that all you're telling me?
I think he might be a little bit inebriated. So.
I'll hastily write it down in somewhat legible. I'll copy and paste it there.
Yay!
Yeah, so I'll stick it in our character sheet.
Yeah. Very strong. Oh, Prometheus is back, and then
What's arcane hand?
I would like to move over to Prometheus while in my drunken state. Prometheus. Remember a day ago, you had that necklace on you, and you started counting coins. I have a great idea. Why don't we try that again? You tie me up on the chair here, put it on me, see if it does any better.
Are you sure? Because I mean, I'll have ingrained for the rest of my fucking life that I have 39 gold pieces, 1 silver, and 6 coppers, and it's probably never going to leave me. So I'm just be fully warned that you get it.
I mean,
like,
it's the price you pay for greatness. To learn to think of
That's true.
coins, to touch coins, to only have coins in your mind.
I guess so. I mean, didn't do me well, but sure, I'll give you this. I mean, you gave me the silver spear, so this might be magical. It obviously is magical. So here you go.
Thank you. All right, I'm ready to be tied up.
Okay, so Carl is
I'll
getting
time that.
tied up. Okay, by Prometheus to a chair in Pithor's throne room. Okay, so you put the necklace on.
No. He ties me up first, and then he forcibly puts it on me.
Okay.
Yeah, I do all that. I'm his accomplice. I'm his what do you call it? Magician's.
Okay.
What is this?
So the necklace is put on top of it's put around Carl's neck. Now that okay. Next around your necklace is on your neck. You are tied to a chair. Okay.
So when is this? Is there something supposed to happen, Prometheus?
Well, I mean, all I did is I had a prayer to Tyria. That's and then I went to sleep. And next thing I started counting coins. I woke up counting coins. So I think a prayer might be part of it. But
Okay. I'll start saying prayers in my head.
Okay.
While that's happening, I attune to my staff.
okay, cool.
Okay, and you're tuning
I'm
to
still
yourself as
drinking
well.
away.
Okay. Okay. And Carl's tied up in a chair.
Is that volume okay? Is
Hmm.
that volume okay?
Yeah, it's just they're asleep. That's all.
So yeah, are the rest of you just enjoying the food? It's now like 12:30, 1 p.m. Afternoon.
I put my hand on Carl's hand as he's tied up, and I go, "I'll share the pain."
Fuck.
Can you help me? There's a chicken leg on the plate
to
there.
get to the forge.
Should
Okay.
It's like a question.
That's a useful question.
In this session, should we go to the forge, or is it like that's gonna take another while?
Where did you go?
Realistically, in the session, you can get most of the way to the forge, but you won't make the full journey.
Okay.
With the pace that we're going, you won't make it to the forge, but you'll make it. Like you could make it to like the dwarven camp that's along the way.
I mean, that'd be a good start. I only just want to stop off by the forge again real quick, or a shop. I don't really.
Okay.
That's all I want to do, and then we can head.
So, we'll just kind of fast forward things along here. Carl, would you say in your inebriated state that being tied up in a chair in a warm throne room, drunk, with Vigor occasionally feeding you, that you might doze off a little bit?
After the fourth bite, I might start to slowly close my eyes and then give it a few minutes.
Okay. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please? I'll prompt you.
Go, baby. I'm drunk as shit.
Carl,
Wait, what
Carl
was
has
that?
a
Oh
weapon.
shit.
22.
Natural 20. Fuck.
22.
What the fuck?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Um,
The DM stretches his hands. He's
got-
getting
it's gotta
ready to
be-
fuck you.
It's gotta be the touching.
Carl, do you want to move into the other channel for me, please?
Oh.
Ooh.
Do we know how to get to the forge?
Probably like teleport or something. I don't know.
We were told before to follow the river.
There are all dwarfs
Oh.
in the tavern.
Yeah, he
That will bring
basically
us there.
said there's a
Follow
mine.
the
There's a
river.
mine.
I mean, I could swim up the river really quickly.
No, we just
you know.
walk up the river.
No, because I'm a nimble. Swim. Nice and quick.
What if the river is going the other way?
That's a good point.
Wait.
I can swim.
Because the dwarf said that there's a camp up the river. People there will pay us money to collect the bones of the deceased in the Missile Forge.
Cool. Yeah, let's go to the dwarf concentration camp. There we go.
Concentration camp.
Great idea.
I mean, there's concentrate.
I'll
there,
bring
but-
the masks.
What if? Oh yeah. Stop by the. Yeah. Let's follow up the river. I think that's all we know really about it. Find the dwarf. Find the dwarf.
I didn't even know there was a camp up there. Did you write all this down, or did you just remember all of it?
I wrote it down.
The Excel sheet, which I need to look at actually.
Is there actually an Excel sheet? Oh.
No comment. So look.
Are you still using that Excel sheet?
I haven't updated the last few ever since it started streaming because I thought we can just watch it from there.
Yeah.
But sometimes there's
Oh.
no audio, which is bad. So
Oh no.
Okay. So, Carl is currently fastly passed out in the chair that he's tied to. And doesn't look like he's gonna wake up without any outside kind of intervention for like the next while. So, do you want to just leave him tied to the chair, or are you gonna?
Yeah.
I'd like to try and tie him.
I'll carry him on my shoulder. What do you think? Tied up. What do you think? What do you? What do you think? Vigor?
What if we just put him to bed?
You gonna murder me?
I lick Carl on the cheek while he's asleep.
Carl, you're asleep. You can't be talking. Yeah, like would they just ask Pithor to put him into a bed?
Pithor kind of looks like can't hold his wine at all, can he? Yeah, so he can take one of the rooms that we have. I'll have one of the guards kind of throw him into a room at some stage.
Sounds good.
can I just?
Please leave him tied up, because he's having a little bit of a crisis at the moment with sleepwalking. So
I'll make the guards aware. I'll have someone posted there to make sure that he doesn't leave until one of you come along.
Just before.
just bring a bludgeon device. Don't kill him if he does something stupid.
Pithor starts kind of chuckling a little bit, and Nora just kind of slaps you on the arm and is like, "Really?"
Before we leave, can I just like do a medical check on this? Is he just drunk or?
He's just like he's like alive.
Oh.
It's nothing to like. You've seen people pass out drunk before,
Okay, so it's not
and
like
it looks exactly like one of those situations.
okay, it's not like how like Max was fucking cursed for psychosis or whatever.
No.
Cool. Yeah, just let him be.
So the rest of you are going to Vulcan's Forge.
Yes.
Or Vulcan's Hall.
Yeah, the shop.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll move you all over there now. But Carl will not be, just so Carl can see what's going on, but he's not present. But,
I
Is
can't
it this
see
way?
anything.
can you not?
Yeah, door's open. Oh, hello.
Don't know where my token
Wait.
is.
Can't see anything.
Right, is the lighting not working?
I don't
Great.
see my
Um,
token.
Okay.
No, can't see anyone. Can you see, like,
Hello,
it's a hallway?
what's his name?
Yeah.
86%.
Vulcan.
Maybe
Hello, Vulcan.
it's a
how are you?
refresh. Might be a refresh state.
Yeah, no, I see.
Hold
I
on, it
see
might be
I
a
can see it, yeah.
configuration setting.
You must log in to see the game.
Mm.
The Cock Johnson logged into the game.
Oh. Refreshing does work.
Is this the forge?
No.
Well, no, this is just Vulcan's Hall. This is where you met Vulcan the first time.
Oh, right.
You come in and he's sitting by the counter. Yeah, I'll just move you in so you can. You're not present, but like so you can. You got something to look at. He's sitting at the countertop, just kind of cleaning it and kind of taking stock of things. And you do see, like around the corner, a little bit of flickering from where he's obviously got his forge set up, around the left-hand corner. And his assistant, young teenager, whose name I am forgetting, Theo, is kind of tidying up one of the shelves of tools and farmers' implements that are present on one of the tables. He sees you come in and says, "Welcome. It's good to see you back so soon. How can I help you? What are you in search of anything?"
We
You know
need to
that-
get
you
to
know
the
that gem-
forge, Vulcan.
That gem we
Do
got.
you know the way?
Oh, sorry, we got turn
Forge.
based.
The forge, like as in the Mithril Forge.
Correct.
I suppose I do know roughly where it is. Yes.
Can you point us
uh,
in the right direction, please?
Yeah, follow the river, the Archelon River upstream until you reach the Great Falls. There.
Nice.
Is it in the Great Falls? Is it like behind the water, or is it somewhere close to the beach?
It's kind of on the western bank.
Just curious.
Western Bank.
Is it locked or anything, or can anyone walk into it?
To my knowledge, the dwarves, when they were fleeing, they collapsed the tunnel.
Is there any language that we should keep in mind to communicate with any of the dwarves or?
The dwarves all
Free
speak
and
common.
Oh,
They have a camp. They have a camp further up the river.
Yeah.
I've occasionally gone up to them to trade with them for materials, and they've done the same for me.
Do you have any wares?
Yes, I do. And he gestures over to the table right opposite the entrance door. If you click on the table right there, it should bring up a double click on it. You should see.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
sick.
Ah,
Dan,
damn.
you
Dan's
fucking
gone out on this. Shit.
damn. He's gone out.
So
Sounds
you should
like-
be able to buy
Holy
stuff
crap.
from there.
So in general, when it comes to upgrading stuff, is it just based on like is there
General
an item
upgrades.
level, or are they all just kind of the same, just different types?
They're generally different types. Like a general upgrade would be like on a magical weapon is generally something that would be an upgrade, or magical armor. And then there's like mithril armor and stuff like adamantine and all those kind of things would be a natural progression better. Like everything that you can see in the shop is generally like basic, as in you can buy it and it might be an improvement on what you have right now, but it's kind of considered common, like common tier.
So would what we have equipped be already common?
Kinda, yeah. But you might find something where like, oh, I don't have a shield and I want a shield, or oh, I want a different type of weapon, or I broke my sword, I want a new sword. That kind of thing.
There's the pearl in the shop as well.
What is it?
115.
115.
It's pretty good.
I'll take wait, our hand axes. They're 575. Is that right?
Yeah, whatever they say. You see like the little dollar sign right beside it, you can buy it.
Oh shit.
Is studded leather an upgrade to normal leather? I assume.
Top 20 Z looks like.
Yeah.
And I think there are some.
What's 12 east? It gives you 12.
You need to be proficient in light armor to wear it.
How do I know that? Sorry, I'm a bit.
If you go to your character sheet.
Yeah.
And then let's have a look. If you go to your features.
Okay.
Let me see. Is it? I'm trying to see here.
I have water. Buy some.
I'm trying to see where.
I know when I wear like.
If you go to
chainmail,
attributes, yeah, you're proficient in light and medium armor and shields.
Light armor. Oh, okay, cool.
Just what is?
Cool. So that means that anything that isn't those can give me a defect of some kind.
Yeah. If you try to wear heavy armor, you won't get your you get disadvantages to wearing heavy armor if you're not proficient in it, and same with most other armors.
Okay.
Yeah.
And AC is
Your armor class.
the armor class. So that be how much you gain on your shield, is it? Okay. Alright. Cool.
Can I go over to Vulcan and kind of bring him to one side, just out of earshot? Like, Vulcan, can I talk to you privately for some? I've got some special wares I want to talk to you about, and just bring him over out of earshot.
He goes, yes, yeah, sure. Step over here. He kind of gestures over in this direction, and he kind of comes. You see him step around, and he moves over for this side.
Can I? I was like, I saw you some.
Oh, the rest of you are not
mail.
privy to this conversation. Okay.
I see you some splint mail that I was interested in. I have a set of chain mail. I'd like to. How much would this be worth if I tried to sell the chain mail I have to buy? How much of a discount would it give me off the splint mail? The splint armor.
Take the value off of it, so I'd do a 1-for-1 as in I'm selling my chainmail for about 86 gold pieces, 20 silver and 5 copper. So then I'd give you that back, and then
Okay.
or
So
you
the
could take the
100
86 off the 100 or off the 230 for the splint.
So be 144 left on the balance, is it? Could
Splint is
give,
hard for me to make at the moment. I don't have the tools. Or I don't have the
Okay.
forge really
That's
for it. It's kind of the last of what I have left. I haven't been making splint mail, and chain mail is a bitch to make.
So could I trade in this, and could I also give you this, this necklace I have and this gem, and that, to clear the balance.
Yes, yeah.
So then the gem is worth 50 gold pieces, and the necklace is worth 100.
Okay. Let me just.
Also, I'm not sure if you're willing to purchase extra jewelry, but I also have another necklace that is worth similar amount for 100 gold.
Okay, I'm just trying to see if I can find something I can just stick in the.
Thank you.
Alright.
Power. Would it make sense for me
Alright,
to
so-
delete the chainmail?
Alright, so you're. So let me just write down what you're doing. You're selling your 1 gem for
50.
50.
1 and 2 necklaces, which would be 100 each. And the chainmail, which would be 86. And then buying the splint, which would be 230. Splint mail.
Uh, 86, 25. And then you're buying splints worth what, 205 was it? 230.
230, I think.
Okay,
and
so
this
you
would-
are up. God, I need a fucking calculator for this shit.
Yes.
I wasn't
Sorry.
expecting this.
I think I'm up 106. I think it is what the gold amount is. Is it? Yeah, I think 106.
You know, I just want to know how much to stick in your inventory, or how much you should put stick in. Oh fuck, my maths. 50 plus 200 plus 86. 125 is 336.25. So add that much gold into your inventory and remove the necklaces and gem from your inventory.
Okay.
And remove the chainmail, and then buy the splint.
So how much? So how much is the gold again?
It was
336.
336 gold pieces, then 2 silver pieces, and 5 copper.
Can I ask a question?
Yep.
How much was the ring that we got last round? How much? Is
50.
50.
And the
Right,
gem.
Prometheus. Each gem was 50 gold pieces each.
The gem, and then I have a ring as well. I think. Yeah, that was.
I can't remember.
I've noted it down that I have a ring.
Yeah, then probably
It's
50
also
gold
50.
pieces.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also 50.
I'd like to sell the two
Also
of them.
deleted.
Okay.
I'd also like to sell mine.
Okay, so you're selling your like 100 gold pieces each. Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're selling your jewelry and your gems. So that's so everyone who's doing that. So it's Vigor, Phoebe, and Xander are selling 100 gold pieces worth of jewelry. And what are you buying anything?
I bought 2 hand axes there.
Okay.
Though I guess Beyond doesn't update, so
No, Beyond. No, Beyond isn't updating. I can do an update after this, but
Okay. What will I do? Where's the currency?
I bought some
Ooh.
chain shirts.
That's heavy armor.
No, it's medium.
chain shirt is medium. It just doesn't have like. It's just literally just the chest.
Oh, okay. Cool. Sorry, my bad.
Why would leather? Is leather not the?
Well, no, as in, the chain mail includes gauntlets.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't wear heavy though, so unfortunately.
Can I sell my leather as well?
Yeah.
Same.
How much is the
Now
leather?
that I have 10?
Let me
Carl,
double check how
are
much
you-
the leather is.
are you using your birthday inspiration this turn?
Yes.
Alright,
Well, next time we're in combat. Yes.
Hang on, it has to be. You have to claim it for the session.
I thought it was when we were in combat.
Because there was a time when Dan had it, but he never used it. but I don't know. It's up to Dan. What do you think?
Sorry, I'm just.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're doing other stuff. Sorry.
So yeah, it's. Let me see. Trying to remember how much leather armor costs. Yeah, if it's 10 gold pieces, 10 gold pieces. I can't remember. And I couldn't find find it quickly. So yeah,
Sell it for 10.
you sell it for 10. And you buy a chain shirt for 57, and you buy studded leather for 51, 75.
I have a golden arrow as well.
Yep,
much
that's
would that
20. 20 gold pieces or 25? Can't remember. I think it's 20. He'll take it for 20.
How do I remove them?
So you see the little lock on the top right corner of right beside downtime on your character sheet. So like you got actions.
Oh yeah.
Actions.
Yeah, yeah. I see. And the leather is. You said it was 10?
10. Yep.
I also have 3 javelins from the guy gun and 2 spears from the guy gun. That be of any interest to Vulcan? For how much?
He's
Remember,
not
these
really
are
in
spears
the.
from guy gun.
He's not really in the interest of buying weapons from people. Like armor, he can reuse. He can sell off to other people, but weapons, he's just kind of like, I have enough of them. I don't really like. I don't want to make any more here. Like the people like they're not really. Weapons aren't really what's selling.
Wait, what the hell? Oh, that was you. How do I equip? So my armor.
So you go to your inventory.
AC.
And then you see.
It says it's equipped, but my armor AC is still 15.
Oh, good point.
Because it says the shirt is 13 AC, and the one I had was 11. So that should be 17 now.
Oh, it's maybe
Did it
the ads
update?
or something?
Oh, when I click it, it says 17, which is weird. Did I update it?
Wait, if you close and reopen.
Yeah, maybe. Reopen it.
Yeah,
No, it's still.
a refresh scenario.
It's probably
I
like
hate
a
this.
server thing.
Yeah.
It's okay, because when I click it, it says 17.
Yeah, I see that
like
too.
when I open the shield. I'll just refresh the foundry and see if that does it.
No, I didn't do it.
No?
Oh yeah, because there's some like active effects going on in behind the scenes that are not updating.
I'll just do it on DND, it's fine. Probably. That's it.
Ready did not update. It's some annoying shit. Alright. I'll sort out your armor class stuff in a little bit. It's annoying that it's not updating like that. Did yours update, Max?
No, but it's yeah, it hasn't. But anyway, if you get into combat, I can say it's 20 now. So.
Anyway, so you done some shopping. You had a little chat with the boy Vulcan. Is there anything else you want to talk to him about before you do anything?
Should we be aware of anything along the river? Any sides that we should potentially avoid? You know, any along the travel to the forge that we should be aware of?
He's kind of like, he says, I'd keep an eye out for centaurs. They roam in that area a lot. They trouble the dwarves. Let me know when you clear out the forge. I'd be more than willing to head back there. Had the best of times working there. He he moved. So like he's moved back over to you guys
same
now. And he walks up to you, Xander, and hold on, I want to make sure. Sorry. 2 seconds. I've completely lost myself.
Do you need a little 5-minute break or something?
No, I don't need a 5-minute break. It's just kind of like figure out where the fuck it went.
While we're waiting for Vulcan to
No.
compose his words,
no, he.
smack Xander on the bum.
Oh. Was it firm or soft?
Oh.
Need to do more squats.
Xander must not have felt it.
Sorry, I found it again. He walks up to you, Xander, and he you see he kind of leans over and he sniffs you, kind of like and it's audible. It's like an audible.
Okay.
You need a worthy weapon, don't you?
I need a witch, sorry?
You need a worthy weapon, don't
I
you?
do.
Oh.
I do.
Hey, if you bring 300 gold pieces, I can make you one when you clear out the forge.
I'd be tempted. I would be very tempted.
Xander, how much gold have you got right now?
111.
Well, I will give
110.
you I will give you the efficient amount. I will help you get to your efficient amount. If the other party members are willing to help.
He's like he hears the two of you. I say that just because I need the money to get the materials to forge that which you need to live up to your Myrmidon heritage.
Are the materials in the forge?
They might be. I might need to source them from elsewhere. Like a vicious weapon is difficult enough to make on its own. But I can make one for you, just like I did to your forefathers.
I will. I'll take you up on that offer when I have the right amount of gold.
Oh, good. Let me know when you've cleared out the forge. I'll pack up here and I'll bring young Theo along with me and meet you at the forge when you've reclaimed it.
Excellent.
Or whatever it is that needs to be done there. I haven't.
Curious.
Try not to think of that place anymore.
How much is a pickaxe actually? Because we may need one just in case.
A pickaxe? Good question. Let me have a look at my inventory. A pickaxe is worth 4 silver pieces.
Okay, I'll take one. I'll take one of those.
Okay,
I'll take one.
put it in.
So.
I think that's a good idea.
stick-
I'll take one as well.
Okay. I only have 2.
That's fine.
The mine has
take-
cleared me out before. Pick.
Should we bring carpenter tools, guys? Or seems quite useful. There's a mason's tool, smith tool, tinker's tool.
Well, we have Pithor's hammer
Oh,
Okay.
that's true.
for blacksmithing.
Okay. We don't need that, so.
A few hand axes.
And I
for-
have proficiency in blacksmithing, but granted, if I could.
Well, so are you finished here?
Yes, I think.
Yeah.
Is there? Wait, did
Oh.
you want to buy back something, Leia? From?
No.
No. Okay.
Do you think we'll be able to reach Mithril Forge, like in 10 minutes, real time.
Real time, no.
11?
Because still need to go through the consequences of what Carl did.
No.
Take a look.
So what we can do is we can say you go back to Pithors, you enjoy some more food, and you relax for the evening, and then we can start from tomorrow next session. You journeying off towards Mistral Forge.
Cool.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
And we won't have any of the shopping in Astoria or any kind of like having to communicate with people, that kind of stuff. It can just be like travel, and then you're there, and you can do what you need to do there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just to finish off what Carl got up to. Carl, when you wake up, what I'll do is bring us all back to the King's Palace. Carl, when you wake up, it's odd. You look around, and you see kind of like around every individual, bar Pithor, in the room. The others aren't present when you wake up. You see kind of a shadow around them all. And the shadow around some of them is deeper and darker than others.
Gonna run to a mirror.
Yeah. You can go find well, like there's a I suppose you can find like you can look in like water or something like that. The only mirror you know of would be in Anora's bedroom.
I have no social skills as Carl, so I'll go into her room if I can.
Okay, so you manage to find Anora's room. You poke your head inside and you look in and you see no one's around. And you go up to the mirror and you see, looking in the mirror, a single red eye on your forehead. Right here.
Nothing's there now.
No, you feel nothing, but you look and you see it. You see this red eye just in the middle of your forehead.
Oh baby.
Can I investigate it? Or use an arcana check or anything?
You don't really need to. It is the same shape and color as the eye on the necklace.
Okay. And I have no idea what it does. Well, like,
Okay,
again,
you know
I have an idea of what it does.
what I'll have you do is...
Let's set it, come on.
23.
The high roll.
You,
The high.
you
20 intelligence.
from this looks like this symbol is a symbol of Lutheria and also of Sidon, but mainly it's associated with Lutheria. And the fact that you're seeing like dark shadows surrounding people, you're making the kind of connection that and you don't see this eye on anyone else, that this is a mark, and the shadows you're seeing around people are marks of are how likely they are to die. A person is to die.
Good to know that it clarifies what I thought it was. So there's no shadow behind me, it's just a red mark.
You do notice you do have like a dark saturation to kind of permeating your body, but there's no like shadow or like aura or shadow aura coming off you. It's just kind of like everything about you looks like more monochrome.
Okay.
But except for this bright red eye.
Gotcha. Can I walk back into the room with everyone else? Can I get an idea of how everyone's shadows compare to each other?
Yeah. There is no shadow at all around Pithor.
Okay.
There are a couple of the guards have have somewhat darker, some kind of varying shades. Anora is a bit on the darker side than the rest of the room. And are the others back?
I assume
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, we're in the room, I guess. Yeah.
You see
I assume we're
a
not supposed to know
very-
what the hell this shading thing is right now.
No, you guys don't know at all. The rest of you have no clue. This is all Carl.
Okay.
Carl, you also notice on Phoebe's forehead a very, very, very faint outline of an eye.
Very faint eye. Okay.
I assume none of us know what this conversation.
No,
you're having with Carl- yeah,
you think Carl's still drunk. He's kind of looking around at people and
Okay.
staring at everyone, not saying a word.
yeah. He's awake now.
You also notice absolutely no shadow at all around Kira.
Same as Pither, yeah.
Same as Pither.
Oh shit.
Do you know what this means, Prometheus?
Well, no,
No.
nothing. You guys, this
Oh,
is
right.
completely like you guys have no fucking clue what's going on.
Oh, okay.
He has not said a
Yeah.
single word. Nothing is out of the ordinary to you at all. You just see Carl coming out of a room, and he's looking a little bit kind of dazed, looking around the place. That is it. You have no idea of this context at all.
Okay.
It's part of the no metagaming, you know.
This is
we
part
don't-
of the
Yeah,
no
yeah, yeah.
metagaming. This is something that only Carl is privy to. If he wants to tell you, he has to tell you in character.
Okay.
Everyone else looks kind of in varying shades of shadow. No one is like deep black or anything like that. Just kind of like, but you do notice that your party have a darker shade than some of the guards. Anora is roughly around the same as you guys.
Okay.
And there is nothing. Most notably, there's nothing around Pithor and Kira.
Can I walk up to Pithor and kind of like, I want to get into like a private conversation with him as I'm walking up towards his throne, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I assume he's up here.
Yeah. He's like, you pull him aside.
Yeah.
How can I help you, friend?
Just a quick question. So when we were saving the kids and we ended up killing Demetria and the
Yes, great tale. I enjoyed it fiercely.
we managed to take this necklace off her body, and I put it on, and when I was asleep, I heard these voices telling me that someone would let me use these powers for a day. I woke up, I see shadows behind everyone's head, behind everyone's body.
You show this necklace to him, and he kind of takes it in the palm of his hand, not off of you, and you just see him kind of staring into it, just staring into the eye. You're just talking, and he's just holding onto it, looking into it. And then his eye, when you finish speaking, he just looks into straight into your forehead. And he says, "You're meddling in things you do not want to meddle with. I would take this off as soon as you can."
Could you give me some insight? And it seems you would know a little bit behind what this necklace does by your reaction, right?
This looks to be one of Lutheria's necklaces she gives out to one of her chosen. It's how she communicates with her chosen.
Gotcha. There's one last
How
thing.
she corrupts her chosen. It's how
There's
she
one-
sends them to madness. It's how she kills. It's how she sees everything that they do.
I'll take it off in an hour, but I'd just like to know one more thing.
What?
There's a shadow behind everyone else in this room, but there's none behind you and behind Kira over there.
Yeah. I can't die, my god.
But there's no shadow. That's fair. There's no shadow. But Kira, she can't die either?
Not to my knowledge. why would my sister be able to die?
Oh. Okay.
I would quite like if you took that off in my presence. I do not like her eyes looking in on me.
I'm gonna turn around and pretend to take it off and try to deceive him.
That's a god.
Okay!
It's a god. Oh no.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, this is a good idea.
You said you'd do it. You're doing
Said
it.
it already.
He's so chaotic.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get backhanded into it next week.
Backhanded.
He's about to get fucking unconscious.
Oh,
What's his passive? Okay.
17. Okay.
if I fail the check, I still have something as well.
No, you succeeded.
Something up my ass.
It looks like you motion taking it off, and he sees you do that, and then you're with some clever handwork, you manage to keep it on. Okay.
I'm gonna keep walking away. I'm gonna keep walking away.
And he joins you back at the table.
And I'm gonna try to hide it, of course, while I'm walking away, so he doesn't
Yeah,
see it.
yeah. That's part of the deception check. Yeah.
Yeah. Where's Leia? Where's Leia on the desk?
Well, yeah, we could say you're not on the table, but yeah, go on. What are you saying, Alea?
I'm gonna like suddenly point at Kira. She's a fucking god.
I
She's
told
a
you.
sister.
I fucking told you. I told you since day one. She's a fucking god. She's pretending to be with us, but then she's helping
Are
us.
we able to overhear this?
Why the fuck didn't you
Nope,
tell us?
We're pretty close. Okay.
Yeah, no, but you didn't say you.
Fucking told you.
I mean,
Pretty close. I mean, Prometheus was pretty close.
we whispered.
They are whispering.
It's not a
They are
stealth check?
whispering.
Ah.
They are whispering, and I'd rule that no, you didn't say you were listening in before they started whispering, so no.
You know what we can do? We can pretend that we don't know. and then actually wait, hang on. How does this work? I was thinking like the scene in Friends where like the guys don't know that Ross and forget Monica and whatever is like in the relationship. But never mind. This is the whole thing. Yeah, we should just keep this a secret for now. I think she wants to hide it because she can't be helping us because she's a god and it's just like gonna break the oath of peace or whatever. I don't know. It's the whole thing. I don't know how the whole thing works. Don't even
we
know
still have to.
why she's
We still have
working
to
with us.
confront her on this because this is big. This is kind of a big issue. So why don't we on the way to the forge, right? I think we're going in a few days or tomorrow. Let's just talk to her, okay?
Sure.
Let's see what her thoughts are.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm down.
Okay.
I like you. The wording of what you said. Let's see what her thoughts are.
Well, you can't do it again because she will know. And she's a god. No wonder you don't like succeed on things for her.
I can do it now, but if
She gonna kill you.
if I go to second round in, she'll fucking know. Actually, fuck it. Let's do it since it's the end of the session. We're going to sleep, I said.
Yeah, remember last time?
No,
though?
don't.
Remember last
I
time?
stop you from doing it, Carl. No.
No. Look, I'm doing the first level one, the first part of it, so no one can
She
detect
said
it.
never do it again.
I'm not doing the second part. I'm doing the first part.
Right now.
Yeah.
Detect
fun.
thoughts on what? What's she doing now?
Let's see what this sneaky little girl's thinking of.
Didn't she say it?
What's she thinking of?
She
I'm
did.
not in this. I'm not in this conversation. I'm just saying out loud. Like, didn't she say that she should never meddle with her thoughts again when you're in the fucking forest?
I don't think you know that he's doing
She
that.
did. She only knows if I like do the wisdom save check. But I get like a brief idea of like the surface thoughts anyway.
Oh, you better pray that you beat her deception.
So you learn the surface thoughts of the creature. So yeah, her surface thoughts are, ooh, chicken, and you can kind of hear her composing some. You kind of hear like thoughts of like what her poems are going to be, and poems that she's written in the past or she's read in the past. Some of them sound familiar to you. Some of them, like ones you've heard, may have heard before in like taverns or just reading, people talking about at a fire, around a fire. Like, it's fairly innocuous, everything that you're hearing or going through her head. It's not really anything like specific. She's kind of, it's kind of like a moment of downtime where she's just kind of relaxing, eating food at a feast, drinking a little bit of wine, kind of keeping, like, occasionally making notes of, like, she's not really making much notes of anything because you haven't really done much of, like, awe-inspiring, like, things that she has to take note of. But
Okay, that was fucking useless. All right, I'll end the spell.
okay. Okay, we want to leave it there.
Sounds good.
You all take it easy for the rest of the evening, with the intention of going to the Mithra Forge tomorrow.
Sounds great.
Okay.
This also gets rid of the long rest, gets rid of my exhaustion point, I hope.
Yep, it does.
Okay, I'm ending the stream.
Wait, we're
How
done.
long
You know-
Wait, what? We're done? Oh, what?
Yeah.